time with you here today that are north of 60, close to 65% off. This ankle boot from Miz Mooz is coming to you for the first time ever on air at $124.98. That is a savings of $35. It ships for free. Please use Easy Pay, whether you're brand new to the brand or you collect it the way I do, because for $20.83, Erin Sykes, you can get it home, start wearing it. Love on her. Her name is Betty. And I do believe this is a great place to start because it doesn't have like all of the wild belting and some of the other details that we see with your styles. But let's talk color first. The one that you have in front of you, Erin, what is that?
This is graphite, so it is a dusty gray, but then also you move towards the toe and you get a little bit more rich tonality there with the burnish.
And then the back is closer to black.
Yes, and it has that hand stamping detail that we did exclusively for QVC this season, and you'll see that in each one of the pairs.
So granite and more limited in that color. Now this is the black.
The black is completely black, so even that stamping detail is black here, but also you'll notice that there's basically a different type of leather here. It's more of like, I'm gonna say you can see the graining of the leather here. It's not super smooth, but it comes off smoother.
It almost reminds me of a vintage leather or a washed leather, weathered leather. If you see those sometimes, the way high-end designers use them, it has that appeal to it, but then it smooths out because of the hand burnishing there across the toe. And you can see the way the light plays with the polish there. And then your third and final choice here is the eggplant. And you can really see the burnishing and the stamping on this choice.
Absolutely. And this eggplant is meant to be worn as a neutral. So it goes great with your browns, with your tans, with your blacks, with your winter whites. Wear it into the spring with your florals, which is what I did today, just to kind of...
This is a really cute idea. Eggplant is already popular. So the sizing on this, it's a European sizing, but don't let that make you nervous because we do have free exchanges. At least just get it right now while we've got better selection than what we will. So 36 through 42, Erin, what would you advise?
Just find your US size on the left-hand side, go straight across to the European. Notice the overlap at the 9 and the 9.5. Narrow 9's your 39, wider 9's your 40, narrow 9.5's your 40, wider 9.5's your 41.
The heel height on this one is 1.5 inches. And I think the shape of this heel, combined with some of the other elements, feels slightly Western. And I was looking at what's happening in 2019 in high-end fashion, and it is incredible to see what's happening with cowboy boots and the world's most notorious designers. But the fact is that's not as wearable as what you brought us here in Betty, but we still got the nod that shows we're in step with style.
Exactly. You get a little bit of the Western flavor, but with a very wearable style. You can wear these with your black tights. You can wear them with your skinny jeans. You have the stamping detail to show that, you know, real, I think, unique aspect. People will know that it's a Miz Mooz boot because of that stamping detail. But because you do have the smoother front and even pull tabs, very symmetrical look.
Both functional zippers too.
Yes, very functional, and then you can open them almost all the way to slide your foot in. It's a very, very wearable shoe, and then in addition, we always have that rubberized sole for you.
This is a beautiful shoe. It's one that I know you're going to buy right now, and then you will have this shoe for years to come, and people are always going to ask you about it. I would encourage wearing it with things that show it off, like with the boot cut jean, for example. Great, because then you still get the burnishing of the toe, but anytime you can wear this with an ankle jean or with a dress the way Aiko has it on, to where you can really see the shoe and let it shine, because that's the whole point of Miz Mooz, is to let them be seen. These are very special shoes.
Absolutely, and I do love how Aiko has it with the floral dress and with a little bit of ankle showing, and I think it really makes your florals go seasonless because you can wear boots with them. You could wear tights with that outfit. You could add a sock if you wanted to. So it really expands your wardrobe with this super wearable boot, especially in the graphite. I think it's a unique alternative to black.
Yes. Well, and it's a great shoe to where you still get style without relying on a 4 or 5 inch heel to feel like you're getting style. That's not, Miz Mooz doesn't bring us anything like that. If it's high, it's a wedge. If it's a heel, then it's lower. In this case, 1.5 inches. Eggplant's been popular. This beautiful black is available as well. And then most limited in the granite on the end with fewer than 4 dozen in that color, A342069. Our only style from Miz Mooz in this show, but last hour, We had a couple of others, so please look at items recently on air to see what you might have missed from Erin, because a couple of doozies, Lulu and Naya, in that show.
Yes.
Thank you, Erin Sykes, for being here. A pleasure to see you as always. Well, coming up in this show, not just shoes, but we've got some apparel like Denim & Company and their Heavenly Jersey.